Hi everyone, my name is Brown Simmons, and I'm here to talk about my reflection on the podcast for behaviorism. And if I'm looking away from the screen, just know I've written down what I'm supposed to say. I like to write it down so I won't forget. I really appreciate Dr. Skinner's behaviorist theory of learning, which views learning as a process of conditioning shaped by reinforcement and punishment. His distinction between informal and formal education shows how rewards and consequences influence behavior. In my classroom, I see this operant conditioning every day. With my first graders, I use a PBI system called PAWS. PBI stands for Positive Behavior in School, where students earn rewards for staying on task, meet expectations, and even get to go to incentives at the end of the month, which includes treasure box prizes, line leader roles, star student recognition, or even verbal compliments. My sixth graders respond better to age-appropriate awards, such as homework passes, extra credit, seating choices, even pizza and ice cream parties. Both groups also benefit from school-wide PBIS incentives like games, food, and free time. At the same time, I would love to address some common behavior issues that occur in my classroom as well, such as classroom disruption, hitting on the table, my first graders hitting on the table, stomping their feet, clapping their hands. Sixth graders, same thing, moving. Like my first graders finding any way, both of them, my sixth and my first graders, finding any way to get up, whether it's sharpening a pencil. Can I go to the bathroom? Can I go to another teacher class? I left something in another teacher class. That goes for both of them. Defiance, not following directions, making it hard to follow authority, staying off task. My first graders, like I said, turning around, doing things, playing. My sixth graders being on their phone when they're supposed to be paying attention to the lesson. Emotional outburst, that's both, especially with my first graders. I could be teaching a lesson and they'll just pop out with a song in their head. For an example, my younger students cry or throw things. And how I will handle that, I focus on the safety, calm, deep redirection, and long-term strategies and self-regulation plans. And I even get the parents and administration involved as needed. I use tools for my first graders. I use tools like behavior charts. Give me 5 hand signals, which I raise my hand, give me 5. Give me 5 is telling me raise my hand and be quiet. For my sixth graders, I use clear consequences instructions, ranging from verbal warnings, classroom removal, or office referrals, parent-teacher conference. Overall, I rely on positive reinforcement and clear expectations and consistent support to balance classroom management with encouragement. I agree with Dr. Skinner's approach to operant conditioning because it clearly shows how behavior can be shaped through reinforcement and consequences. Like he said, when you reward them for the good things, they are able to repeat the behavior that you desire. But when they also get in trouble and things like that, they're less likely to repeat the unpleasant behavior. Because nobody wants to get in trouble. Nobody wants to get a phone call. Nobody wants to sit in the classroom while everybody else is having fun in the incentive. Or those things, because like here at elementary and first grade, if they don't have enough pause, I meet pause expectations with the PBIS system, they do not get to go to the incentive. Like last year, they had a glow party for first grade. And the kids was like, oh my God, I can't go glow. They gave the kids glow up necklaces, pacifiers, glasses, and they couldn't go. Who want to miss out on the fun? Especially on that's free time. I agree with Dr. Skinner's approach to operant conditioning because it clearly shows how behavior can be shaped through reinforcement consequences. When a student's positive behavior is followed by pleasant outcomes such as praise, rewards, or privileges, they are most likely to repeat that behavior. On the other hand, when a negative behavior leads to unpleasant consequences such as losing privileges or receiving corrective action, it becomes less likely to occur again. I see this play in my classroom every day, whether it's through reward systems like PBIS or simple verbal encouragement. Skinner's theory provides a practical framework for helping students understand the connection between their actions and outcomes that follow, which supports both learning and classroom management. And that's all.